Hello, good morning. It's Monday the 14th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So Sunday's Brexit deadline came and went, and guess what? They're still at it. To mark his passing, there's a rather fitting John le Carre quote. If there's one eternal truth of politics, it is that there are always a dozen good reasons for doing nothing. Very fitting to mark his passing. So in a joint statement, Johnson and von der Leyen chose not to say how long talks would continue for, but they do feel that enough progress has been made to stick at it for now, maintaining, of course, that a deal is still the preference. So, instead of dropping through my order at 131.50 and waking up to gazillions in my trading account, it turns out I picked pretty much the bottom of the market. Sterling rallied on renewed optimism of the deal, so we're around 133.55 this morning, and I had a margin call. Another friendly reminder that I should stick to the chat and leave the trading to the experts. Anyway, we've got the MPC meeting this week. There's expected to be further discussion of negative rates, but it's not expected that we'll see any action on that just yet anyway. We also have the first review of the tier system this week, and with the infection rate rising, it's looking pretty likely that London should be moved into tier 3. I mean, I wouldn't put any money on it, but it does look pretty logical at the moment. In the US, the Fed is likely to announce more monetary stimulus at the FOMC meeting. Powell will probably outline advanced guidance of the plan because it's expected to be pretty big and have a pretty large duration. Meanwhile, dear old Donald had his Supreme Court appeal rejected, so he may be inching ever closer to conceding. Maybe he's saving that as a little Christmas present to the nation. As the weekly employment data took a turn for the worse, there's still plenty of scope for volatility, even though this is basically the last full week of the year. Euro dollar looks to be pretty well supported around the 120 mark, but it may be affected by news or data from the US as much as any Brexit developments. Last week we fell to a low of just over 121, but we kick off the new week around 121.50. Right, that's it from me this morning. Hope your week starts strong, and do join me again tomorrow. All the best.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.